That is what champions will do. The belief, you see, they had wasted lots of opportunity in that first half. We all know that when you play against Man City these days, you allow them to have the ball because you dare not go toe-to-toe with them. The only team I have seen match Man City toe-to-toe, but for the stupidity at the time of Upamecano, Bayern would have stopped them from winning the Champions League. If you go back to that game at the Etihad, they against Bayern, Bayern was the only team who could go toe-to-toe, and Pep Guardiola himself did admit after the game that he was completely restless because he did not believe Bayern could do that to his team. So if Man City is playing against a team like Sheffield, anywhere in the world, they will dominate. So Sheffield themselves, they had a proper game plan. Let's sit back, let's put men behind the ball. Let's make sure we are very difficult to break down. So that they were, even under that conditions or under these situations, Man City were still creating opportunities, but they were not putting them away. We saw Haaland missed a penalty. It happens, isn't it? And then eventually he scored from a brilliant dink of a cross by Jack Grealish. And for me, that was a proper number 9 instinct. Somebody who understands that, yes, I've missed the first one. I quickly have to put it behind me.
And then keep going.
Keep going. The next one will come and I'll put that away. But look, I credit Sheffield for believing that they could come back into the game. At the time, before they equalized, now for like 75 minutes, they had not have any shot on target.
Nothing.
At all. There was no shot on the Dawson. But all of a sudden, the coach did some 2 substitutions that got them to believe, and they started going forward. And then we saw a bit more instability in the Manchester City
defense,
defensive setup. Then Sheffield equalized. It is at that stage that you want your players to show that indeed they are playing in the Premier League. Sheffield United equalized in the 86th or 88th minute or so. So what then do? You don't get carried away. At some point in that game, you could clearly see that they would be happy if they were to lose the game by a goal to nil. Now, once they did something they least expect to do by equalizing, then they became overly jubilant. The mood from the bench to even the outfield players were too exciting for my liking. This is one of the reasons why I've come to love coaches like Jose. If that was Jose Mourinho's team, he would have quickly reminded everybody that the job is not yet complete. So sober heads, focus on the task ahead, and let's make ourselves a bit more difficult to beat. And I'm saying that the Man City second goal was a complete giveaway because Man City came on the attack, Sheffield repelled the attack, and the ball went to their player. All you needed to do was to clear the ball, or even if you are attempting to block, make sure you are in between the player and the ball. So if Kyle Walker touches you, you fall on the ball and grab the ball. It's part of the game. It's part of the coaching. Just to relieve the pressure on your teammate, and then we recycle and start the game all over again. But that was so naive on the part of the player. The credit must be given to Man City because it takes a team that believes that even at that moment, away from home, with less than 2-3 minutes to go, they have what it takes to go and redeem themselves and get the win. And credit must be given, especially in the absence of Pep Guardiola, who didn't sit on the bench today. So the players, you see, psychologically, I'm sure Pep would have told them, if you don't win, people may think because I'm not there, that is why you couldn't beat Sheffield United. And that, I don't think I've built a team that will rely solely on my presence. The chemistry is there. The system is in place. Whether I am there or not,
you must
go
be able to
out
go
there and get a result against Sheffield. And I think it was a wonderful win. But on the Sheffield goal, Kyle Walker behaved a bit stupidly. Next time, if I'm the boss, he sits down 6 weeks.